Good evening, Mr. Butler. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, Ryan.
How are you doing, Mr. Butler?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Just getting ready to come home.
Are you getting ready? You're still in Ajax?
No, I'm in Belgium actually right now.
We're in Belgium right now. So you're dealing in business over there as usual?
As usual, bro. You know my job.
So how things feel? How you feel? How things feel back from Belgium, from Netherlands and in Belgium now? How things look? You're going to move any player this summer or anything?
Yeah, well, I'm about 10 players this summer.
Yes.
At least 6 players, but possibly 10.
And that could happen in the summer?
Yeah, Ajax 1, 2. Genk 1, 2. So we're looking at Lille with other players as well. So yeah, man. This is a good first step, you know.
Okay.
But you know I'm gonna call you though.
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna call you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, look a boy named Maxwell. You know him?
A little boy named Maxwell.
Yeah.
I don't know a little boy.
A little boy.
I don't know a little boy.
A little worm named Maxwell.
No, I don't know a little boy named Maxwell. I know a big man named Maxwell. Is that Maxwell you're talking about?
I mean, no, a worm named Maxwell. I go around and try to teach people play. One of them pick broomstick and beat him down the Excelsior when him try rush Chippy for try to tell Chippy to leave Phoenix. Okay. You know that Maxwell? Eh?
Yeah, man, I know that Maxwell. Yeah, that man. What happened?
Well, this evening, one of my players, let me tell you something. You see me? He's a man to deal with principle, you know.
Yeah.
You know? And the principle is that if a man chooses the best team that he can, right?
Mm-hmm.
And does not base it off instructions from Rudolph Speid,
mm-hmm.
and picks the best team that he can and goes to a tournament and wins the 3 games, and then you turn around and fire that man because he used Phoenix players.
You sure of that, Mr. Butler?
Boss.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe I say something to you yet?
No. Hold on, man. Listen. All me ask the question is to make sure bring clarity because hold on, man. These are all the allegations and the rumor we hear. Me hear all of them stuff there. Why John Wall get fired? Because of you. So close to John Wall. You flying with it, flying out, separate, went to the game and all of them stuff there. So you're confirming now to us the reason why John Wall moved.
Nicola Bicknell and Bruce Bicknell go to the game.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What name the father? Wife, mother, go to the game.
Mm-hmm.
Simmons, mother go to the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? George will play for Middlesbrough, father fight from England and go to the game.
Mm-hmm.
The whole of Bermuda go to the game. The whole of Antigua go to the game. The whole of Guyana go to the game. Parents, families, supporters. The youth named Kerry James,
mm-hmm.
fly go to the game. Every game in there.
Mm-hmm.
Them ever fire a coach because of that?
No.
Because people go to the game. You can't stop a man from go to the game if he want to go to the game. And you can't stop him from shout if he want to shout. Yeah? Thing is this, right? I tell you something, I know as a fact that's why the man was removed. And what adds to the fact is that they were trying so hard to keep it quiet that Phoenix players were there. That even though the players are registered on FIFA Connect with Phoenix from the St. Anne FA, and one of our players have already been transferred, not one, several have been transferred from Phoenix to international clubs through the FIFA Connect. And you can't transfer unless you're registered to a club and the club them on FIFA Connect internationally.
Mm-hmm.
So Whisper transfer, all of the other players them that they go visit transfer, players transferring. from Phoenix off the FIFA Connect. And they were trying to hide it so badly, yeah, that them said that the players are unattached. All when the president at the same time appear say, no, they are attached, right? All when them go and check for them FIFA Connect, and the coach check for FIFA Connect and see say them attached and say they're attached. Them still post it in the paper, say, in the media say, the players are not attached. After all of that, and the coach chooses his best team and put them on the pitch, and the Phoenix players delivered. Yeah? One of them, it is scored, the opening goal, defended very well. Even though Theo had a little injuries, but the enemy played very well. Zander went on and could have played better, but he played well. You understand?
Yeah.
After all of that, we get from the unattached player and a WhatsApp message sent from the manager of the youth program. What's your name? Karen. To the head of Phoenix All-Stars Football Academy, which is Shelley McFarlane. Yeah? I know, send me officially not a part of Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah? So me can say anything me want. Me not part of Phoenix. You can't find me in any paperwork of Phoenix concern. Phoenix Sports Management, yes, but not Phoenix All-Stars Football Academy. Tom dark, but Tom not fool. You get me?
Yeah.
We get a message. She gets a message from Karen asking her if Denzel McKenzie will be available for this tour of Turkey. Denzel McKenzie, not being spiteful or anything, but Denzel McKenzie at Brentford for go, Ajax to go, Genk for go, Southampton to go. Yeah? And possibly Manchester United to go. During this period of time here coming up. And she is asking the club that is unattached if the player is available. You don't need to ask the club if the club is unattached, bro. So now in the public you're saying he's unattached, but in behind closed doors he's attached. Right?
Yeah.
So because of all doing that we're going on trials or whatever, and because of what has happened with how they've dealt with a coach that dealt with us fairly, Mr. McKenzie is not available for practice matches. He has trial.
Well, when they want him to come to this camp, is it recent? Is the camp coming up? And when you going to England to tour?
Where the camp is when is it, Charlie? April?
Yeah.
It's sometime in April.
18th of April.
8th of April?
18th
of April?
1st of May, I believe.
The 1st of May or something like that. But Theo has Brentford to go from the 8th of April. You understand? So he's really not available. When them here say Theo is not available, and the only player they sent that request for to the club was for Theo. They don't call Carlton Brown. They don't call about Carlton Brown. They don't call about Demarion Harris, the goal scorer in the Money Cup final. It's an under-18 team. You know? Them not call about Sean Layton, the young prodigy. Them don't call about Dante Peralta, the captain of the winning Money Cup team. Them don't call about a whole plethora of players. Yeah? Then I call about Dylan John, but they are calling about Denzel. Denzel is not available. So I get a call this evening from my manager, from Kyle, at training, to say that Maxwell calls Carlton Brown, Portia, on his phone, to say that he has been selected to go to the national this practice game in Turkey, right? And it's from this time to whatever time or whatever. And So Portion says you need to speak to Mr. Butler about any availability. He says he knows what the answer is going to be because we've already said no with one player, and therefore he wants him to go and speak to his mother so that he can come. The man in understand Phoenix is ironclad, bro. You don't understand Phoenix is a brotherhood. You don't understand if Liam Bailey say nah play. I hate that. You don't understand if you treat one person unfairly in a Phoenix, the whole of it will stand up for one another. And that is how this country should be. If this country was like that, Ryan, all the iniquity that is going on, all this unfairness to coaches that is going on, right? You're calling Jerome Waite now to come and coach under 20. Did you not fire Jerome Waite because them have a leak conversation where Jerome must say is that the coach is picking the team? Was there a leak conversation like that?
Mm-hmm.
Ryan?
No, man, it wasn't a league conversation. He went on football GPS and said the JFF is interfering with the squad, and they fire him, and then they said they never fire him.
The same way that they said that they fired John Wall and then said that they didn't fire him, they just moved him over to the national team as assistant. He was always the national team assistant.
Yeah. They say him have too much work.
It was always the national team assistant, and the period of time between work with national team and under 20 is so far July before the under 20 play again, you know. July. But what? The maths of it is very simple. If they put in a quota system and say must say 5 or 6 players maximum who are playing overseas can play in the under 20s. Then they say that you have to have mostly 3,000 hours playing in the Premier League to get selected locally. So, which team have the youngest team in the Premier League with players of age that can play under 20?
Cavaliers Football Club.
Okay. And who is the coach of Cavaliers Football Club?
Rudolph Speid.
And who is the chairman of the technical committee that selects and fires coaches?
Rudolph Speid.
And so therefore, if you don't do what Rudolph Speid says and put it and abide by the 2 terms that he gave you, no players more than 5 players overseas,
7,
and no
7.
player that played no more than 7 players overseas, and no more than no less than $3,000 or something in the Premier League. Then all it means is that Phoenix players that win the Money Cup at Mona, Phoenix players that like Whisper is now gone overseas is gonna drop into that 7. Yeah? And those who are playing here will not qualify for the under 20. So the same man them Itis who score and perform so well would not qualify, can do have 3,000 hours in the Premier League because he's too good to play in the Premier League. He will now wait, he will travel, he will go to Europe like Theo, like Whisper, like Chippy, and sign and play professionally in Europe. And when he does go and play professionally in Europe, he will not be able to qualify to play for a Premier League team. Why? And why is this being set up? So that when you're in Europe, and they say, is he a national team player? That's one of the questions I ask. If you don't come from Phoenix, them ask you that question. Because they want to make sure that the player they're selecting is of the highest order from the country that he's coming from, the best of the best. But what they don't know is that in Jamaica, when you're selected for the national team, it is not because you're the best players. It is because you will play for the club of the person who hires and fires the coaches. You understand that?
Yeah.
So you can tell Mr. Maxwell, if he wants another old broom to come and visit him again, call the next one I'm a player then. They're on a flight tonight.
So so Mr. Butler, he is the scout now for the Jamaican Football Federation. You know that officially.
So, is he?
Yes, he's a scout officially for the Jamaican Football Federation.
So how come the scout for the Jamaica Football Federation is taken from Cavaliers Football Club?
That's the role they give him.
You're not understanding. It is a conflict of interest for Rudolph Speid to be the chairman of the technical committee that selects coaches and fires coaches. And at the same time, have owned the club Cavaliers and coaches the club Cavaliers. So in order for him to get a work permit for his players, he needs caps. So he's going to force the coach to put in his players. If he doesn't put in his players, he's going to fire the coach and get another lucky where he can put in the playing players.
Mm.
And when the lucky plays his players and does not perform, he does not show the coach. If Marcel Gale was the coach of the last under 20, yeah?
Yeah.
Why don't bring him back and make him coach again? Because the last time he selected all of your players and all of your players didn't qualify us. And that is why this time around, we have to play all these qualifying rounds. Whisper was not selected the last time. Hugh Mitchell, 20 goals in the Manning Cup from centre half, was not selected the last time. Akeem Bernard was sent home the last time. And now, because this coach, and me and him is no big friend, because the whole time I was in St. Kitts, I don't think me and him said more than hello and way bad, so.
Yeah. So Butler, that's one of the big things. All right. So listen, Mr. Butler, this is what I get from a couple people from the administration. Seeing them say, you and Coach Hallgrímsson, and this is why I give the opportunity. You and Hallgrímsson, you and the coach, what's his name again? Coach Hallgrímsson and John Wall, you and they are big friends. And you and them go out and you bring them on your yacht and on a champagne and eat fish and all of them stuff there. Them say you and them close. You are a public enemy number one to the Jamaican Football Federation. All of them things, rumors and all of them things coming out. What is the truth, Mr. Butler? Hold on the bus stop. Hold on there. You disconnect. Hold on there. You disconnect from the Bluetooth. Yeah, hear me? Hold on. Don't move, people. I disconnect a while ago from Butler, the thing. Let's call him back, people. Very, very important question. Why the thing a move so, man? Why the Bluetooth a move so tonight, man? Hit the like button, people. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button. Yes, Mr. Butler, are you hearing
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Yes, so it disconnect. So you hear the question that I asked you?
The question that I'll answer.
So
I have never, ever taken Coach Hallgrímsson out of my boat, nor Coach John Wall. I have never had meetings with Coach John Wall at any dinner or anything like that. I have never had any discussions with Coach John Wall other than these are the players that I think should be included, and please go and watch them in the Manning Cup or whatever.
So that's the only conversation. So when this conversation take place?
What do you mean when it take place? When we go and watch, when me them go the national training and me I watch them.
Oh.
And after the training, we say good day and whatever. Just like Speid go every day. Just like everybody else go.
Okay.
don't meet with the outside or anything like that.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
So all of these rumor where people, especially people, listen, Mr. Butler, this is, and the other day when it just break, I report this. Couple people ma ask call the federation, they must say, yo, when Butler enemy, and this coach, a friend with Butler, him and Butler a friend from way back when, and him a pick Butler players them, and all of them stuff. Them say, Hakeem Bernard, the goalkeeper, him shoot it in it, the keeper from Glenmore should I, all of these stuff. So that's why me give you the opportunity. So this is the truth where you're saying to it.
All right, let me ask you a question. Hakeem Bernard was last year's all-Manning goalkeeper, and he was also selected in the national team last year. Not this year, no. Last year. Okay? Yes or no? The senior national team.
Yes, it did.
Okay. And he was selected to go to the training last year as well. And for whatever reason, them sending him going that it wasn't because of football. Some makeup thing them look on the youth. Right? Anyway, you don't believe that Hakeem Bernard, the winning Manning Cup goalkeeper, with the least goals scored at him, on the team that won the best defensive record in the Manning Cup, should be considered for selection. Well, is a friend thing what I'm reading.
No, Mr. Butler, to be honest, based on how the Jamaican Football Federation do these things over the years. Once you play good or your team win the Manning Cup and you perform good and all of these stats that they're saying, automatically they would have picked. That is how I know they do it with the Manning Cup.
Okay. Now, next question is, right? Denzel McKenzie was the Manning Cup MVP, the most valuable player selected in the Manning Cup. Okay?
Yeah.
You don't think he did a call up for the national under 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Robina Gordon was the all Manning, all the Costa game MVP, scoring at the final from center. Yeah? And he is the defensive leader of the team that won the Manning Cup and had the best defensive records. No losses in the Manning Cup whatsoever. You don't think that he should be called for Jamaica's under 20?
Yeah, definitely give him a call up and stuff.
Okay. And when he got called up, he performed and scored. And he was not beaten one time in the entire games that he played.
He have a good tournament. To be fair with him, he have a good tournament.
So, you don't think he should have been called up? Is a favoritism or a friend thing make him reach? Is John Wall and Heimir Hallgrímsson that selected him the All-Man in MVP? Is them tell the other players them don't score on him during the season so that he has the best defensive record? And that no team beat in the Manning Cup Mona High School that he play for? Okay.
How many players they have went to the under 20?
Well, I know. Don't know. Xander Bicknell is signed to a club in Portugal's second division. But Xander Bicknell also played under 20 for Jamaica in the last under 20 qualifiers. And he was one of those that they said played very well, even though they didn't qualify. So you don't think that he should be considered for selection 2 years later, after him play already, have the experience and do well already?
Oh, so Xander was one of the players that played last under 20, right?
Of course, and played very well too. Is him met the pass that set up the penalty, so Jamaica could have win them one game and then win.
Okay.
Is him was under the whole of the tackling and a clean up in a midfield. So whilst those 4 players that were selected based off merit only. Let's face it, right?
Yeah.
If Jamaica Football Federation don't like Craig Butler, But yet, those players still played and delivered for Jamaica. You don't think that them deserve to play? Is there anybody in Jamaica that question them poor players playing in that under 20? And understand this. The difference between my players and probably most of the other players is they don't have the level of advocacy what my players have. My players don't need to play for Jamaica to make it. Leon Bailey did not play for Jamaica and made it. Whisper getting signed in Chelsea has nothing to do with the national team. Zero. Denzel McKenzie going to Ajax has nothing to do with Jamaica's national team and everything to do with the advocacy that he has had, the preparation and training that he has had at Phoenix, and the talent that the player is. So if you're going to punish a coach, John Wall, for picking the best players he had available and fire him because Robina Gordon went and scored for Jamaica, because Xander beat them played well and hold up the midfield, because Denzel McKenzie was the best creative player on the field, then there's a big problem. And if you're going to send Stuart Maxwell, the worm, to start now trying to infiltrate a team's players, a scout does not approach. A scout, a legitimate scout, a professional scout, does not approach a player directly. You approach the team and the management of the club that he represents. That is FIFA freaking rules. That's the proper protocol in football. So from Stuart, when name again, Maxwell, whatever his name is, right? To go and approach my player this evening, right? And telling him, oh, we can get permission from the parents, you don't need it from the club. He doesn't understand. You are a former Phoenix player at one point. Maybe you might remember this. What is the most important word in Phoenix?
Loyalty till death.
To the death. I have one tattoo, my friend. And I'll remind you where it is, over my heart. I don't have a tattoo of my daughter, of my wife, of my children, of my mother. There's no mention of anybody's birth date. It has the Phoenix logo on the jersey them on my chest. And the loyalty with Phoenix will go forever, 2 ways. From me to them, and them to me, and them to everybody else in Phoenix. And to our country. But not to the unethical.
So tell me something, Mr. Butler. Do you think you have a part to play in the removing of Mr. John Wall?
Absolutely not. I wasn't even happy with John Wall when he went down there, the first team, not the same pick. The vex about it, but I never said nothing.
But
because it should have started in the first match. And then lose the match.
You don't think some of this thing that you said on this program where you're shouting from the stadium and you're telling the players them coaching, you don't think somebody from the JFF would have look at that and feel offended and want to remove the coach?
So, let me ask you a question.
No, man, answer the question. Answer the question.
I have to ask you the question. I cannot answer the question like that. How long have you known me, Ryan?
I know you from long time. You're always a coach in the stands.
Okay, so I've been doing that all of my players' them life. I was at Ajax the other day, and when chipping up on the field, I'm a warm up. We shout to him, and him raise him and acknowledge me. When him a play, him hear me. I shout from the stands and him hear me.
Yeah.
Why after the game, Unai come up and shake me and hug me up and nail me up and big me up. Why are these little minions ego so fragile that they can't understand it take a nation to raise up football. It not take one man. If you come on my training right now and say you want to train my, you know, so we make Speed come on my training one time up a Phoenix one time and get training session. So come, you can't come train the team, man. You didn't know that have a video too.
Yeah.
Of course. Welcome him. Why? Because I am not a weak man. I know nobody can take away my players. I know in my heart that nobody can coach my players better than me. So anybody that want to come, Ajax come coach, Genk technical director Dimitri they come coach, Ajax technical director Kelvin Delan come and coach, Ryan Roy from Ajax come coach. Player coaches from all over the world come to Jamaica and come to Felix and coach. I'm not intimidated. So because a man go in the stands and shout to players, and the players them respond and win. You'd rather them the man sit down at the stands and keep his mouth shut and watch the team lose. Because them play side back, which is all you know to play. Did you see Nicholas Hamilton's interview on
Yes,
YouTube recently?
Yes, man. We're talking about clubs in Jamaica lacking of proper development. So when they go overseas, they're not holding down them contract because they have to come back home because they don't develop properly.
Which team in Jamaica have the most players that can come back and can't hold on a contract?
I know Cavaliers have a couple players, but I don't have the numbers in front of me or know it out of me that. I know Harborview send and Portmore send a lot of players, but I don't know if of them have that record.
As the most will come back.
I know recently about 4 have a Cavaliers player back in the JPL, but I don't know the numbers.
Did Alex Marshall also say the same thing? Did Alex Marshall not say the same thing that Nicholas Hamilton?
Yes, man. And these last night these are the little thing that I was knocking, you know. That look, all of the players them recently from Cavaliers, and even a player that Speed brag about, I will not try to disrespect the player, but we just talk about the situation where Karim Paris made the big move and then them loan him out back and all of them stuff there. So recently, Speed always have the best player. This is what my problem. Him always get the best player them, but yet still, we not see the players them went on and do great thing. Seeing same thing, 9 players them went to the World Cup. And these players that went to the World Cup 2011, they are my friend. You know some of them. All of them will grow up together, will play together. But the reality is, 9 Cavaliers players went to the World Cup and they did not. Where are they now?
How did he get those 9 Cavaliers players? Was Romario Williams originally a Cavaliers player?
Well, a Cavalier.
Or did they ban me and force the player to leave? Was Jason Wright an original Cavaliers player? Or did they ban me and force the player to leave? Was Sean Laws an original Cavaliers player? Or did they ban me and force the player to leave? And when they force the player to leave, and that's for them development stop. Because Speed cannot develop players. Simple. You get that? So now Jason is back in Jamaica playing the Premier League. When he could have gone to Club Brugge. Right? Alex is back in Jamaica. Nicholas Hamilton back in Jamaica. And why do those boys have the respect?
Richard
they have respect because all along,
that's about 6 players. May I count off the top of
all along, I was trying to help those boys to develop. Alex said on his interview, it's when you see my free kick them used to good, and Mr. Butler there work with me privately during that time. You never hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Kemar Reid is the best dead ball kicker, and he's the one that kicked for him club. Leon Bailey at Aston Villa. Whisper, when he was at KC, same thing. Denzel McKenzie, same thing. Zander, same thing. Kante, Romarian Thomas, same thing. Why? A player cannot be competent tactically until he's competent technically. You understand that part?
Yeah.
So now they are trying to do what they do all along. But this time, which is to go to the players that are the best quality, convince them that if them don't play for Cavaliers and leave Phoenix, them not going to play for the national team. And them don't play for the national team, and nobody now look on them. But here's the difference between then and now. Phoenix has a proven track record. When Phoenix sports management are flying in Europe, people are get autograph or ask for autograph and I talk to people. Right now, the Guyana Football Federation is asking me to come down there to give them a clinic. Same kids. Yeah? Why? Why is everybody else across the world appreciating the work that I have put in and appreciating the level of Phoenix players? But Jamaica's Football Federation is firing a coach because he put those same players in and win the 3 games that he played. Should they not be embracing this coach and telling him good job? But to turn around and say, oh, you're just moving him because he wants him more focused. If a man have Nations League today, how much months have gone, right? Between the last game that Jamaica had. The last Canada game was the last game, I think. When was that, Brian? I think you were there.
Yeah, I think it was November.
So November, December, January, February. It's a March now. Yeah? 5 months between the last interaction of the senior national team. And you're telling me you need to move the current under-20 coach from Dessa, where he is, to the senior national team. What is the next game that under-20 will have? It's in July in a boss.
Yeah. But them time that July, them say have a World Cup qualifying Nation League game.
Hold on, you not understand what I'm saying. So what, you never know that when you dare hire him to begin with. You never know the schedule. When they hire the man and tell him to do it. And build a team. But because now, you figure say, you can't force him to put in Cavaliers players. And you can't force him and bully him the way that you could have done with Marcel Gale or any other man who was coach in Jamaica. You don't want to get rid of him because the man has some backbone. And I tell you something, he has backbone to everybody, including me. Because when me advocate for my players, he tell me to move one side. He will pick the best team when he feel is available, and that's what he meant.
Listen, I have conversation with John Wall, you know. And let me tell you this. I have conversation with John Wall, and it was like a 40-minute conversation I have with John Wall. And I know this guy. This guy don't take BS. He don't take BS.
Nope.
And one of the stuff, even when me come out the first time and break the news and I talk about it, it is the quota, people in the administration are pushed down players and the man.
Of course.
Yeah. The man not happy, and this is what. And they use now, and them come and paint a local narrative and tell tennis.
Suppose I tell you this right now. There's a player that was listed under Cavaliers that don't play for Cavaliers and don't want to play for Cavaliers, and did not sign to register with Cavaliers. But him register with Cavaliers. You understand what I tell you? So basically, a straight badness them I use They try to get the best players them can find because they don't develop players. My players at Mona that play for Mona. Kante, Tio, Papa, Itis, the whole of them. Nobody never know about them till them win money. You know why? Because I was the one that built them. Yeah? But what another man do is he wait until him see the player them a perform. Right? Then him try rush them and promise them can get them in the national team and what them can do. Him can do for them. When he really can't. And he's trying to use the national team for people to see his players. So it's his own personal showroom in a boss. The national team. And who don't like it, he's going to push them out. I personally don't see Hallgrímsson lasting very long. Because it wants to go back to where it was when Jerome made that statement. They want to go back in that position there. You remember Paul Hall?
Yeah.
You remember why they fired Paul Hall? What's the real reason?
No, I mean,
They fired Paul Hall because Paul Hall stood up for the national team players when they were stuck in Suriname. And Paul Hall made it clear and said, I am going to build the national team around Leon Bailey. You remember that?
Yeah.
That was his death warrant. The minute that him said that, then fire him. And get rid of the writing was on the wall. They was going to get rid of him. Why? Because Leon Bailey come from Phoenix. Why? Because they couldn't get Leon Bailey to leave Phoenix to go to Cavaliers. Why? Because Leon Bailey is successful. And he come from Phoenix. So the petty things that they are doing with this federation, you know what I really want to know? How much longer will it continue? I'm immune to them, you know. If my players them play for Jamaica or don't play for Jamaica, it don't affect their movement going forward, you know, in them careers, you know. Is it a technical director of Ajax? No, the man who is the technical director of Ajax right now. And him getting Leon and Kyle in again, you know, when I'm a 14-year-old, you know. When we go to Europe the first time, is his yard was sleeping, you know, in his personal home. Him come to Jamaica 3 or 4 times already. His family. You get what I say? The Conde, his family. When we going through the airport, and I'm going to take a flight to Europe, pick up 3 Butler rum, you know, come and carry some for my friend there. You understand? It's relationship. Football and football business is about relationships, bro. It's about trust. It's about confidence. That when a man say, yo, this guy is good, won't let you down. You can believe him because it's not just the money. You understand the future and what sending a player that is not good enough will do to the person that brings him in. Not just the person trying to get him in, but the person that brings him in. So you have to have confidence on both sides, trust on both sides, faith and care. So people always like to say business is business. Business is not business. Business is personal. People buy from people they like. You get what I'm saying, General?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Mr. Maxwell, it stays the same, bro. Don't call a Phoenix, man. No time. No matter what position you're in. Because them not go. And we not beg you and we don't need you. Yeah? We want to play for our country because we love our country and respect our country. But we're not going into any representation of our country again with that title unattached. You get me? We have complied with all of FIFA and Jamaica's rules as it relates to having a club registered, having the players registered with the club, having them registered on FIFA Connect. We have done everything. We have paid the registration fees for every single player. And there's no way you're going to get away with this again. Yeah? So from the top of Phoenix, go right down the ladder, we have had enough. No.
So the big question now, is Leon Bailey coming into the Nation League? What happened? Because the rumors is saying that he gets suspended. What's the latest?
That he got suspended?
Yeah.
I don't know what you hear now. But I don't want to say the things that Leon has had to do for this national team.
So he may get suspended?
No.
You sure about that? Because this is a rumor them say him go party before the game, you know. I don't know which game him, but them say him get suspended. That's a rumor right now. It is.
And John Wall was transferred to the senior national team. That's a rumor too. That's what I'm said too. But does that mean say I saw it go? Denzel McKenzie is unattached, according to JFF. Is that how
So it's barely in the squad.
Do you see him in the squad? Has that squad been announced?
The squad are announced tomorrow. But I'm asking you because you're supposed to get it already.
I don't say nothing, but I don't need to get it because I know before it happened what we were going to do, and I told you that already. Didn't I tell you?
No, but listen, man, the rumors, no, this is what I try. More and forget.
Forget about rumors because they will spin it any way they can to try and save face. Yeah? But I am asking you, did I not say to you something already?
Yeah.
Okay. And did I not say wait and see what is going to happen?
Okay. All right.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
So if a man come and say John Wall is being transferred to the senior national team, and the man there the senior national team a long time, yeah, and he clearly is not tired or affected by the under-20 because he win, and you are going to put in the media that he was transferred. We all know he wasn't transferred; he was fired, and he was fired because he could not be manipulated.
Okay, so Upchurch said him fired because him couldn't get manipulated. Okay. All right.
That's what my perspective is.
Oh, that's your perspective. Okay.
That's my perspective. Yeah, and I'm doing it based on, trust me, very, very credible source. But again, a man ain't going to say what he want to say. Is Phoenix registered? Is Phoenix registered and an affiliate of the St. Anne Football Federation? The president says so, no?
Yeah.
Okay. But has the JFF said that it's not true?
Yeah, them say not true.
Okay. But the president is saying, son, if you go on them FIFA Connect, you see the players then.
Okay.
JFF Connect. The same as FIFA Connect, shall we? Okay. Right?
But
TMS, right?
But
yeah. It's FIFA affiliate, they're connected.
Okay. So and Shelley does all the updating of the players, all the thing, and she's sitting right beside me. Shelley, don't tell me how do you put a player, register a player on the FIFA Connect? I'm curious. On the TMS or whatever.
On the JFF Connect?
JFF Connect, yeah. I don't even know that.
The local FA is responsible for all football administration within Jamaica. So you complete the information, their name, birth date, proof of identification, parental consent if they are minors, and all this information along with their picture of themselves is updated onto the JFF platform, and the information is reviewed by the team, whoever it may be at JFF. If there are discrepancies, they are sorted out. When it is when all information is reviewed and it is correct, they approve, and they are registered on the FIFA, on the Jamaican Football Federation Connect platform.
Is Denzel McKenzie registered on the platform?
Yes, he is registered.
Is Robina Gordon registered on the platform?
Yes.
Is Akeem Bernard registered on the platform?
Yes, he is registered on the platform.
So, and Xander is not on.
Xander is not on.
Xander is not on the platform because Xander they over in Portugal
he's
now.
No longer Phoenix. He's no longer affiliated with
JFF or Phoenix because he's in Portugal now.
But he's on the FIFA TMS platform.
Okay. Did you get a message from the JFF manager asking for Denzel McKenzie to be included in the under 18s?
I got a message from them asking if he would be available to play during that time.
So why are they asking you when he's not attached? You're the administrator of Phoenix, right?
Correct.
Okay. You need any more?
No. But
Well, it's not something you can't find out, you know.
no, man, me know that, man. Come talk to the president from Center and I have him on the show already. So me know that.
If you go up on transfer mark, you see the youth them there, you know. Anyway, as I said,
it's the process to get onto the platform for the JFF, the JFF Connect system. It's not an automatic approval. It is not. I cannot just put people's information on there, press submit, and then everything is okay. It has to be authorized within the JFF with whomever has that power to authorize it. So without naming names, they know who they are, who has that responsibility to approve it. And it is there, and it is unfair for any member of the JFF executive committee to say that they are not members and are not associated with the JFF or an affiliate, any affiliate on the JFF, with the JFF. And I take it very personally.
How hard do you work, Shelly, to make that happen? How many hours you'd say a day you put in?
Every day is learning, because every day this is changing. I mean, every time you transfer to a different FA, there are different rules. There are some places that you can, when a transfer is made, it is done manually, where you actually write out a form and you submit and everything else. And some, like when you have to do a transfer to go to the English FA, it is more complicated. You have to be registered on the FIFA TMS platform, which actually you have to go through training to get onto the platform. There are things that you have to, that you alone are responsible for, that cannot be,
So are you on the FIFA?
Yes,
TMS?
I am a FIFA TMS. I have to learn to transfer Whisper onto that platform.
So you transfer Whisper from Phoenix to Chelsea.
Absolutely.
But
Correct.
But Phoenix is not affiliated to the JFF. So how is that possible?
Well, has been done, and other things that happen on that one, that is still to be determined. But at the same time, that's where you see where all the players are registered. You see where their electronic player passports are. You see what clubs they have been registered for, or registered with, or been transferred from. So not only Dujuan Richards, but if I went on there and I looked at Cristiano Ronaldo, it will show me all of his information as well. It will show me for Lionel Messi. It will show me for Leon Bailey. It will show me for all the players. Siobhan Marsh, if he was ever any international player. Alex Marshall, anybody that is an international player, they should be registered on the FIFA TMS platform, because that also shows, it also shows you on there who has requested training compensation and solidarity.
So I answer a question. Hold on, I answer a question. Oh, you remember Messi? Siobhan Marsh?
Because he came on trials with Phoenix way back in 2013.
So when we took him on trials...
No, man, that was 2011, Auntie Shelley.
No, it was 2013, because I was there. At
not the tour, no. Not the tour with Phoenix, you know.
Not the tour. Okay. Okay.
Oh, after the tour, we took him, fly him up personally and take him and carry him. Got Standard Liège, where he went, Club Brugge as well. Right? And Standard Liège and Genk. Yeah? At our cost, you know. Knowing full well that if he got a transfer, we would make $1 out of it, and we were okay with it, you know. Even though it was a Cavaliers player, we're okay with Cavaliers getting all the money, getting all the accolades, because they wanted to help Jamaica, wanted to help the youth. Our hearts are clean, bro. Clean. And that is why Alex Marshall, Nicholas Hamilton, Siobhan Marsh, all of them youth there will never have a negative word to say about Craig Butler or Phoenix. Because we do things from our heart clean. We don't try hurt nobody or keep nobody players or nothing. Me never keep a man player in my life. We develop every player me have. Every player them come to me. Me not go recruit players. Right now we have players coming from all over the world want to come to Phoenix. And is that Phoenix traded right now? Canada, US, Mexico, England, St. Kitts, Guyana, Trinidad, Panama, Colombia. Players from all over the world coming. Why? And the whole world recognizes this. But you want to fire a coach simply because he picked them players. He cannot not pick the players. You're going to leave out the money MVP?
So tell me something. What new coach you expect to see any Phoenix player in the team?
Not really. But Jerome Waite is a good person. Jerome Waite is a very good person. Jerome Waite on this for a long time. In fact, last week, before I left to come up to Europe, we played against Tivoli in a friendly game. And so him can't say him don't know the players. Because Tivoli did not beat us. You understand? Big Premier League team Tivoli did not beat Phoenix.
How the game went?
It ended up 3-3, but we were leading 3-2, and they were putting all the little youth them like Mighty and Son them man going. You understand? And them score back one and make it 3-3. And I'm
what's the result most of the time when they play against the Premier League team? What are some of the results then?
We win. We beat them 3-0, 2-0, 4-0, 5-0. We beat almost all the Premier Leagues we play against. Premier League teams.
Oh, yeah?
You understand? Yeah. But then again, think about it. You don't need to ask me. You were there.
I know, but sometimes when I tell them people, then they believe me. I'm going to tell them, say, if Phoenix enter the Premier League, you probably stay up. You will lose some, but over a period of time, the players will adjust, because I think your coaching.
I don't think that if Phoenix enter the Premier League, we would be losing it after the first year. If we played in the Premier League, we'll give it the first year for adjustment, maybe. But after that, we wouldn't lose one game.
They say that win. I wouldn't disagree with you because of you guys training more than one time a day. So I wouldn't have a system. I tell the people them that, but you know, some of these
people. The players train early morning technical, middle of the day gym, and evening tactical. In between that, them do them schoolwork. And on top of that, them the public speaking and image projection. Them learn to drive. Right? Them learn to cook, to clean. Life skills. You have no idea. You see how Leon is confident when he's talking and delivering and so, interviews and so. You know that Leon never wasn't always like that. It took time and hard work and dedication on his part. And on Phoenix part too. But remember, at one point, the technical director from Harborview was also the technical director of the national team. And that same technical director looked at Leon Bailey and said he was an ordinary player. Why? A conflict of interest existed. And mostly Harborview players were picked into that team. Speid come in now, and I'm trying to do the same thing again. You pick an international independent coach, and then you fire him because he picks the team that he believes is best. And it just so happens to not be the majority of your players. You understand? So, Ryan, I think we have a flight we have a pickup in 4 hours and we don't get a reset. We're doing finish pack. But I thought it's important.
So you're optimistic he is for the semi-final. Come next week, Thursday.
Yo, I love Jamaica and I don't know what the team is going to be. Don't know what the team is going to be. I don't know what the team is going to be. But what I do know is that I love Jamaica and I'll always support the national team. You know, and I will support the decisions of Leanna as well. What is it, Shelly? No, what is it? So there was going up now, but she's sleeping.
Hold on. You know, say, this, you still, I would love for you to clear up this situation, to give clarity. I still think you should, although you're waiting on, we will see tomorrow. I think this is important. I just don't want it hung over the fans second guessing and about Leon Bailey gets suspended. That is the biggest
Leon
talk.
Bailey was-
Well, no man, that is the biggest talk in YouTube now, that he gets suspended.
Yeah.
Regardless of what, I just want to know, Mr. Butler. I just want to know. I want the people to know if him gets suspended.
Here's what I'll say to you, and I'll say it this way. As far as I know, yeah, Leon was invited to play.
Yeah.
As I know. Yeah?
Yeah.
As far as I know, he was invited to play in this competition.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as I know, as far as I know,
me not get that confident from Butler, you know. Butler, when you speak to me, I supposed to leave and feel confident. You're drawing your tongue. Give me that confidence. I'm not drawing my tongue. What is it? Is he suspended or he get invited?
Well, here's the thing. Them what say, it's the same way that them say.
Me no want you what them a say. More hear from the man himself, the man who responsibility. Auntie Shelly, me want you to give me clarity. Because me no want tonight and people ask me a stupid question. It is bubbling up on YouTube. If him not come, him not come. I just want clarity. Is him get suspended? Yes or no? The people them will be alright. If him not coming, him not coming. But you know what I hear say? Hallgrímsson suspend Leon. No, we want clarity. Is he suspended or no?
I don't know what the spin is going to be, bro.
Come on.
But I do know. I don't know what the spin is going to be. And I don't want to hurt anybody by my words and what they might want to spin. You get what I'm saying? But what I do know is that this is a very difficult time and decisions have to be made in the best interest of the future. You understand?
Come on.
That time I would.
Butler, yeah, man, you know, back down from nothing. Butler, listen, why me I tell you say it's important? Listen me out, me I beg you. Listen me out again. Mr. Butler. And I just want to know, brother. Like, me no, we are going on a semi-final game, and the fans, we don't know, we just want to know, even if him now come, whatever, is he get suspended? Yes or no? We don't want to hear that. Is this a suspend, Hallgrímsson to suspend him one of our biggest important game? We don't want to hear that. Sure.
You need to ask Hallgrímsson now.
Tomorrow, if him get suspended. All right.
Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow I will answer. I will give you an answer tomorrow based off how them try to spin it.
No, that's why you have to set the narrative now. This is the perfect time to set the narrative. Set the narrative, Ryan. Listen, Ryan, Leon Bailey, no suspend. Him get invited, but injured or whatever the case, him can't come. I know I hear that, man. Sure.
Question. I answer your question with a question. And then you can size up your maths after that. Suppose a man do everything for you. Him pay for your massage bed. Him do everything. Him fly from Europe when everybody else that say him to stay and rest. And every time him go and come back. And when him come back, him get benched because the hours when him have to fly back, them say nah, I'm ready to play. I leave the door open for another man come in and take him game for a time. Suppose a man, when him come, him said to you, one thing I ask for you. Please, me need me sleep and rest. Just make sure I have a room by myself. I keep putting him with other people in the room with radio until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Suppose a man, suppose, you know, but as I ask, suppose. Suppose a man, you book the man in an economy for the fly from England come down. And then you book him in an economy again when you know say the man prone to potential injuries when he travel too far over distance at time. And you're consistently doing it. Suppose a man and look for him paycheck to get a little. Is that because of the money? Because I don't need the money. But on the principle of it, him not see nothing paycheck, no time. Suppose this was the situation. And then one time, a man say, you know what? Them now no single room in other one hotel here. So guess what I'm gonna do? I get a single room and I can be by myself and get some drinks in our next room. Suppose that happen. I got talk to the man, boy, you know, play the man and hurt the man. After the man, I tell you, and the man I put out to the national team. And then when you turn around and you want to call back the man and say, yeah, call the man now for come. And the man said, no, you know, you don't style me already, you know, my friend. Suppose that is the case.
You see, you leave a bag of people for speculation now. But again, I try my best. I ask a different question and you know answer. Say people are gonna leave and leave with speculation. People are gonna say no, you know what people are gonna say now? Oh, but Leon Bailey no show up because him they get a single hotel. That's why you're gonna make people leave and think now, you know. I say, Bailey no get no pay from when and no time at all. That's what people going to leave with and think because they're gonna speculate.
No, listen. It's never about money with people, and it's about principles.
I can understand that because having conversation with some of the players them in the last game.
Understand this. Leon has showed up more than any other player for that national team in the last 4 years. More than 4 years. In the last 6 years. Leon has showed up more than any other player in that team. When man call and talk about them now play for professional reasons, for personal reasons. Yeah, when man a fake injury and say them injured, that's why them don't come. Leon come with all injury and still a play for the injury. So when the man come talk about my son, about him not come because of this, him not come because of that. every day the bucket go well, one day the bottom are gonna drop out. You understand that? Every day the bucket go well, one day the bottom are gonna drop out. If you keep hurt a man, and you're consistently hurting him, one day the man are gonna say, you know what? Can't take no more, bro. You understand? So it's not a matter of Leon Bailey not getting paid. Leon Bailey is a multi-millionaire. Leon Bailey spend more money in the national team than he gets paid. For sure. Yeah? Leon Bailey has shown up for Jamaica every time. Ryan, you know football. How many games have you known Leon to be injured and still play for Jamaica?
Yeah, he played a lot of injury, especially the last Canada game. Coach Hallgrímsson say him have a big injury on him and him still play. And yeah, he play with injury.
So, or you can assess the man that show up because of this and that and this and that. The man love him country.
But this is me. All right, but let me tell you this. Let me tell you what me know. May I tell you what me know?
Hold on. The question is, do the people in charge of the football in this country love him? Him love him country and him country love him. But do the people in charge of football love him? Have they treated him? Have they treated him as though he should be treated? You know, a player like Leon Bailey, right? For me, see my son at the last game. A 3 security, I walk beside him anywhere I go. You know, a player like Leon Bailey should have security with him wherever I go. All right. When you were in Canada, right? And you wanted to do an interview, don't you just walk up to him and do the interview?
Yeah.
Anybody, hold on, anybody tried to stop you?
No.
Anybody tried to protect him? Suppose you were walking, just as you're walking up with your camera and your phone. Suppose you were walking up with a knife because you're a fanatic and you come from another club and you want to make sure you're dead before you play the next game. Yeah. Would there have been any protection for Leon Bailey in that game when you came up? Suppose you wanted to do that, don't you could have easily done it?
Yeah, go extreme still, but I hear you.
No, I'm not going extreme. Listen. All right, let us look at it this way, right? Haaland, currently, isn't he the one with currently the most goal contributions?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you walk up to Haaland and a man don't protect Haaland before you get to him and make sure say them check you up before you reach? Yes or no? Could you do that?
If what?
Could you walk up to Haaland after and just get direct access to Haaland? The way you just walk past everybody and go to Leon? Is a question that's going to come with another question.
But listen, Butler,
don't
listen. Just listen to no man. Me talk no man. Can me just make you talk without cutting out? You know. I get the concept where you're coming from. Like in a lot of different country with their players, it is a little bit more different with Jamaica.
No. It's not Jamaica. He's in Canada. Okay? And someone can just walk up to Leon Bailey and stab him in the chest if they want.
Yeah, hold on, that's true. All right, but this is what I tell you. With the Canada national team, with the Canada national team, they have them security.
Exactly.
Me don't know if I see him.
Okay, could they have done that with the left back from Bayern Munich? They went him again. Alphonso Davis?
No, I don't know if them do it. In Canada, it's different because Canada play them well, them secure. They play them secure.
No. Everywhere in the world they are secure. Now, if Leon is 3rd or 4th in goal contributions in the Premier League, and the way the fans are in the Premier League, there's some of the, apart from maybe Holland, there's some of the most fun, you know what fun stand for? fanatic, you know. That's what a fan is, you know, fanatic, you know. They're crazy over it, you know.
Yo.
An opposing team that they know when Leon go back, he might go play against. Wanted to hurt Leon. Would there have been ample security protecting the player? Would the player have been treated at the level that he is? He's third or fourth in goal contributions in the Premier League. But is he treated like that with our national team? He come to see him father at the game. And a 3 security man, you know. Him father. He's protected. He's valued. But yet, this is how them work all the while, I should have said. But the fact of it is, have we as Jamaicans love chipping. Everybody love chipping. Yeah? But has the federation...
You're sure about that? Because sometimes you go crazy and go mad and say the fans them don't love chipping.
No, I don't say the fans them don't love chippy. I'm saying that the GFF don't love chippy.
Yeah, but it should be all about Butler. It should be all about.
Yeah, but the fact that it okay
with all
it should
players,
be all about.
It shouldn't be a specific player. It should be all about.
Of course, absolutely, everybody. But you cannot treat. Okay, does Argentina treat Lionel Messi the same way them treat a youth and them just get out from high school or that bus in terms of security and protocol? Does Portugal treat Cristiano Ronaldo the same way them treat a young youth that's coming for the first time? You should have a protocol for security for all your national team.
I understand, because even that's true, because even the great Lionel Messi, Argentina didn't pay him security, and him security are working out months. And him just fed up and him just tell Messi one day, and the man say, don't tell the federation me pay you. And pay it. But again, when I say Butler, in everything a little bit different. I agree that about the security of all our national players.
Life and livelihood and security is not different.
But now you see all of them look thing here.
Really?
Hold on, man. You see all of them look thing here.
Yeah, Bailey.
Listen, man.
Yeah, Bailey.
With
Leon Bailey,
yeah,
is not Denzel McKenzie. Denzel McKenzie is super talented, but him not boss yet. The world not know. The world don't him not boss yet. The world don't know him yet. Yeah. Kyle, stop now. Yeah. Kyle, I try to call me. Yeah. You hear me, Ryan?
I hear you, man. But guess what, Butler? Listen. I hear all of the point them way I'm making a bridge. But I just want to let you know, with all the way I say, I agree with some of the stuff with securing all the players them and all of them stuff there. I agree with you. I agree with you about JFF doing the right thing with all the players them, pay the players them. And this is what I always say on the show. It is important, no matter what you think, the man them rich and the man them have the money, pay the players them. So when time come, we don't want to hear no excuse. So we have put the players them in a some little mad flight. We don't pay them. For all of these excuses, I always say, pay the players them. Pay the players them. I always say all of them stuff there. You get me? I say?
No, it's not even about paying the players, bro. It's just about appreciation.
Yeah, but all of that come with the thing, Virgin, because you cannot qualify. The players them cannot qualify for all of these tournaments. And yes, still you make millions of dollars over these tournaments. But yes, still the players them still owe money. Pay the thing, brother. When you know owe people, when you pay people now nothing to say, people now no excuse. Are you right?
Boss, look here. At this point, I am Leon Manager. My job is to be a zealous advocate for my player.
Okay. Here what? Big up yourself, because I not get through with it tonight. Me I gonna listen and hear what the coach say tomorrow and think. See?
The coach is a good coach, and he's a good person. And Leon nor me have anything at all against the coach.
Yeah, but
Nothing at all. Good,
yeah.
good coach, good efforts. And for
listen.
me, my country, and I hope them win the games.
Yeah.
Hope we win. That's it.
Yeah, but remember this:
Huh?
no player bigger than the national team. I just want to leave you with that advice. None whatsoever.
Right. Well,
no player bigger than the national team. All right. So big up yourself.
No.
Look later.
All right. Let it you so you understand. Leon has never said that he's bigger than the national.
No, me never tell you that. I am just telling you that no player is bigger than the national program. I'm just letting you know that. I'm just letting you know that. All right.
Why are you making me know that, Ryan?
No, because the reason. Listen, Mr. Craig. Listen what me I say to you. It is important we have this conversation and let the people them know that no player is bigger than the team. I'm not saying Leon bigger than the national team, but on a general statement, no player is bigger than Liverpool. None is bigger than Jamaica. Team effort, and Leon, whether you know come this time or whatever the reason, I don't know. I'm listening to what the coach said, and then I'm not in the bag of speculation. So people, when you don't call in tonight and ask me about Leon Bailey, because I don't know why Leon is not in the team. So I don't want to speculation. Craig, big up yourself.
Did the coach tell him not in the team? Did anybody tell him not in the team?
This is what I'm saying to you, Butler. Just like we hear about the speculation, why they move John Wall. This thing is speculation. I'm saying to you, the coach going to speak tomorrow. I am going to allow it, and I'm not going to speculate. People have been calling me and asking me, say, Ryan, is this true? Is this true? Is Leon Bailey suspended? And as Craig Butler, the agent, I just want clarity, but you would not able to give me the clarity. So here what? I am just going to wait till the coach.
The protocol requires that I don't give it. Protocol requires that I wait on the coach to give it to you.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay, and I'm okay with that.
And why I'm very respectful. I'm just respectful of I'm just respectful of
the coach.
The